Hey everyone, I'm Harry with Atlantis Games and Comics, bringing you an unboxing video of Magic the Gathering's Mystery Booster Pack. It's been fairly in demand, and Wizards have been kind enough to supply a lot of local game stores with extra copies of them. So if it's something you're looking to get your hands on, remember that we're offering curbside pickup as well as free shipping for anything above $30 within the Hampton Roads area, and any shipping outside of that, a $5 fee. Without further ado, let's get into it. It is a set composed of all reprints. It's like 1,800 or more like individual cards, around 300 of which are exclusively foil. This is what it looks like inside the display case. I believe it's only like 24 packs compared to the traditional like 36 pack booster. And they are $130 before tax, about the same as a regular booster box. The packs are kind of infamously difficult to open. They're definitely sealed pretty well. Be careful not to bend your cards while cracking them open. You'll notice they'll all have that watermark in the bottom, and that's how you can tell that they're from this set. So, well, that's pretty good right there. It's already about a $30 card. It is printed at Uncommon, but keep in mind that doesn't mean it's at that same distribution for this pack. Okay, well, yeah, you can already see we're off to a great start. I've not seen a box that didn't at least break even or come close to breaking even, and we're already well on our way with this one. Don't know the current updated price of these. I think Demon Tutor's going somewhere for around like 30 bucks. Wish this was my box. Mana Crypt is reprinted in this set, but it was also designed with draft in mind. It was a draftable set. Hellish Visionary, always good. Okay, Taro. Yeah, if you want to start getting your Lantern of Insight, your Lantern control deck in Modern put together. Got two pieces of it right here, and Lantern of Insight is one of the foil-only cards available in the set. Great in Commander, or putting together your Wurza deck in Modern. Awesome. Okay, that's a pretty good uncommon. So a $5 bill right there. Awesome. The uncommon was actually better than the two rares, but that's kind of, you know, the gamble you're taking with Magic packs in general. And I believe a foil is guaranteed in every pack. Yeah. So yeah, you are guaranteed a foil of some kind. And you'll actually notice, like the old frame borders, I believe they're printed in the form that they were last reprinted in, assuming they had another printing. So even though that is updated in the corner, it uses the last printed frame of the card. I drafted it once and did pretty well. I didn't pull any bombers, but you know, that's a card I wound up with. This one was, you know, roughly like $4 or $5 before another reprinting. I forget the original set. I think it was like Portal, and then that came in like the monocolored commander decks from C14. Pretty much a staple if you're stuck playing white and commander. So again, guaranteed foil. I think it's another one where the uncommon is more expensive than the rares in the set. And it's also a pretty good set if you're trying to build a cube. It has a lot of chase rares, a lot of those ins and outs that are getting a little more difficult to find. Oh, that's another great uncommon right there. But that one is also in the 5-ish range. That one's a little up there. Manglehorn. Great modern sideboard. Yeah. Frozen Ether, foil only. I don't remember if... I think are the foils the foil only cards every time? I don't actually know if that's true about the distribution. So there's regular foils within the set, and then there are the cards that only come foil. Things like Reaper King and Send Triplets, I believe. Well, that got rare shifted down. And it came in the Brea deck, I guess, but well, it means it's Pauper playable now. Pauper Legality only cares if the card was ever at common. Doesn't matter if it had an uncommon or rare format. Once it's been printed at common anywhere, it's legal within that format. Well, pretty solid. You see, and those foils start to add up. Like, I didn't open anything crazy in mine. Like, I think I had maybe one double-digit card in terms of value, but once you when you're opening, like, you know, things in that $5 to $10 range in every single pack, it's obviously going to get you pretty close to that break-even point. A lot of cards I remember hating to draft against in older formats. Oh, that's pretty solid. And another expensive uncommon. Yeah, another one where, again, it's like really the uncommon quality of the set's what sold me.
Yeah, the Beret is like 300.
A solid commander card right here. People joke that it's another like commander master set, despite there never being one printed just yet. A lot of solid reprints. Granted, it's all reprints, but reprint sets don't always guarantee good reprints. It's the first, relatively underwhelming one, but then again, Trading Post has been printed, reprinted about 8 times at this point. Nature's Claim, solid common. Very underplayed in Commander. So great in Modern. And those are some pretty good pulls too. 2 mythics. Slivers are almost always in demand. That's one of the better ones. You almost kind of yank the pack open at the start, so you lose momentum. You're not going to open it.
Title of this video is going to be Harry struggles to open packs for 20 minutes.
Yeah, might as well be. Just like, I think Pull from Eternity is one of those foil only ones. I have not seen a non-foil version, but yeah, Winding Constrictor is solid uncommon. Yeah, I think the uncommon list is my favorite part about the set. I'm gonna be careful when these ones belong to the store. It's not my property that's getting damaged. Yeah, they even had conspiracy only cards reprinted in this for the first time. That's another solid foil. Yeah, I believe a lot of these cards are seeing reprints for the first time, especially some of those foils. Dread Return, solid uncommon. So, oh, that's another very pricey card. I don't know if it's still hovering around like $20 or so last time I checked, but it was previously only available in one of the conspiracy sets. A lot of Planeswalkers. Oh, I say that. I think we've only opened two on camera, but
definitely pointing out cards that are good in various formats.
Some heavy hitters. Oh yeah. So speaking of cards good in various formats, Soccer Tribe Elder, Green Staple, and Commander, pretty popular, especially if it's a creature-based deck. Rancor, pretty solid, playable in just about everything except for Pauper, I think. But if you're playing Boggles in Modern, solid card. And Torment and Hailfire, everyone's favorite when conditioned in Commander. See again, more Commander staples. Cultivate, almost every green deck. Yeah, and more Commander staples. Everyone's favorite mechanic from everyone's favorite standard set, Aether Revolt. And that's the second Sark in the Mad that we've pulled. Well, that's a decent reprint. There's a whole cycle of those basic land cycling cards that were previously only available in the 2016 Commander deck. So this is, the second place you can actually find it. It's a lot cheaper than buying one of those used decks at this point. Saying everyone else's favorite win condition and Commander. Debtor's Knell, another great Commander piece. And foil Puka's Mischief. I guess Chaos deck might want it. Oh, Blood Artist. Another solid card for those aristocrat style decks in format. Lightning, Carpet Flowers again. Oh, and a Teferi's Protection. Another very pricey card. And yeah, similar to like that other that Treacherous Terrain card, previously only available in a commander deck, and that tends to drive the price of the card up pretty high when it's only in that one set. Then Allosaurus Rider, you're a modern player, you're probably familiar with the Neo brand combo. Fun little deck that tends to win on like turn 2 if everything goes its way. You cheat this out, you immediately sack it. The Neo form, it grabs a Gristlebrand straight out of your deck. Great time had by one player. I actually really like feel bad decks in Modern though. You either win with no interaction or you mulligan down to like 3 cards and your opponent wins. Oh, Elf Staple. Be it Commander or Legacy, and now Pauper. Oh, that's pretty good pulls. I don't remember the price on Martyr's Bond. I actually pulled 2 Animars in my box. Card's still hovering around like $7 to $10. I don't remember what. And Soul's Attendant, great in the Modern Soul Sisters deck or your life gain decks in Commander. Alright. And they already have Modern Horizons reprints in the set as well that I wasn't necessarily paying attention to. But if it was unique to that set, again, limited supply, this will help alleviate any kind of associated price spike. And Beastmaster Ascension, another solid Commander staple. I believe it's pretty much cards all throughout Magic's history. Right? That's a pretty solid one. If you've had the misfortune of playing against humans in Modern, you've probably dealt with a Meddling Mage or 2. It's pretty great having a Meddling Mage flash in against you with the Ether Vial. Soul's Attendant, not a human, I'm sure they play in that list, but it's the second foil Soul's Attendant we've pulled. Pretty decent value for a common. It's pretty in demand, relatively sought after card. There's some people getting mad I didn't talk about Fibblethip, but card that got a legendary version of it printed merely because it was popular on flavor text from an older set. Remember when that used to be some of the best removal in Standard? Back in Mirrored and Besieged. 2 mana removal pieces are not a dime a dozen, but oh, some solid cards. Thrun, Stellar during its time in Standard saw some modern play in like the Troll Worship decks, not a very popular list anymore. Mirror Entity, might be the best vampire in most Edgar decks, even though it's a changeling. And that's our second foil Sinew Sliver. I tended to get a lot of duplicates of cards in my boxes as well, but the duplicates I got were pretty much a good thing. They were all fairly valuable. Oh, Manamorphose, and it's a $10 common. And Manamorphose might be a similar deal with Demonic Tutor. There are a number of cards in the set that aren't printed at the rate that their rarity necessarily would otherwise suggest. Demonic Tutor is printed at the same rate as a rare in the set, even though it has an uncommon symbol. I might just be making it up. Take that with a grain of salt with Manamorphose, but it is a pretty pricey uncommon or a common staple card in a lot of Storm lists and older Eternal formats. And everyone's favorite Commander Mana Rock, Chromatic Lantern. And finish things off with a foil Paradox Haze. Alright guys, so that's usually what the box looks like. Unless you're one of the people lucky enough to pull a Mana Crypt, that really is the lottery for the set. But as you can see, there's a number of things in the pack. Pretty much every pack had something worth about $5 or more. I think we had a couple of packs that were duds, but that's the nature of the game. Feel free to contact us on either Facebook or by phone. You guys are welcome to order those boxes. We can take payment by credit card or through PayPal invoice. And again, shipping to anywhere within the Hampton Roads area on a product $30 or more is free. Otherwise, $5 shipping fee applies.